Hey, good evening. Hey, good evening. I hope you're well tonight. I'm gonna see if I can turn this down in my ear. This feels loud. Actually, I know why it's loud. Because I turned my sound up. That's why. My computer's sound up. So, hi! I hope you're well. It's hump day, and we're over that hump, and we're on the verge of a huge miniatures weekend. Not only is it's first, I'll first mention first because, first it is the Nova Open, which is a big GW tournament weekend, I believe down in Washington, D.C. And then, of course, it's ReaperCon weekend. The most magical weekend of the year if you're a mini painter. Wish I was there. Sadly not, but Disney World sort of took precedence in all my money this year, so it'll be worth it. But I do wish I was there. I had an amazing time last year. I have definitely have friends going to ReaperCon. I have had friends going to the Nova Open, and right now on the GW channel, they're actually doing a huge preview. So I tuned in because I do like their models, and Leagues of Votan, aka the Space Dwarves. They're gonna release their box set with the codex, so that's pretty cool. And the beautiful, hi Boratek! How are you tonight? And thank you so much for the bits. I'm to do some painting. So, in honor of ReaperCon, and of course because I've been doing this, and the Tharaval and Friends Challenge 3, Tharaval and Friends 3 Challenge, because it's the third one, I'm doing this lovely free, and then for my subscribers, I'm doing this Lost Prince, Elven Prince. It's going to be a subscription reward. Everything has been claimed on this one. So what I'm going to do is, if anybody subs or whatever, I'm going to put your name on a list, and I will catch up with you for the next thing I paint. And I have something rather exciting. I'm going to actually take something. I've determined that what I'm going to do with minis that have been abandoned at my paint takes, because it happens. I'm going to take them home, and we're going to paint them up for this stream. So, and I'll either do it as rewards or whatever, but it's going to be my paint job. I'm just going to cover up what they did. So that's, but I get something very exciting for that that I think I'm going to do next. And well, you'll find out when I get to it. So, I started working on the non-metal metallic gold, which is all these brown areas. I had like a griffin gold, or golden brown, that I put on top of my ruddy leather that I like to use as my background color. So this is the second color, and then I'm going to go to like my other favorites, this Palomino gold, which is what I have been using. For at least this warm gold that I've been trying to, been doing on various minis. Of course, if any of the usual actually I got more of the gold I actually got to do on this guy, and I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do on the shoulder. Maybe more fiery bits. So, how are people tonight? And let me know if you're working on anything, or if you get anything to share. I'm link friendly, of course. Actually, I should pull all the stuff out. Hi, Dwayne. I'm glad you're good. I'm glad you're better. You know what? I still have to mail your thing. Right? You know what it is? I have another thing to mail, and I think I was waiting to say I was going to mail anything else, but I will get it in the mail, I promise. I've just been really busy lately. Work's been nuts. I've been actually putting in some overtime. I originally vowed I wouldn't do that, but they did hire somebody else, so I'm going to do it now. So you working on your, what was it? It was a griff, wait, no, it was a manicore. You working on that manicore there, Dwayne? Light's coming this way. This time I'll have to remember which direction the light's coming from. That's more for the highlights, though. Yes, you are. Sayarnis! I'm glad you're working on it. Don't forget, get some pics and post them. I would like to see what you're up to. I was gonna say I've been popping on there and looking and seeing what people are posting. Saturday is going to be the show and tell, and it's going to have like 2 weeks worth of stuff, so it should be a great show and tell. I'm looking forward to that. I hope I have some of the Lena Oh, that'd be cool. Because, yes, Cyrus is doing a life-size Lena inverse. I think it's like 4 foot and change, which probably for Lena inverse is actually life-size. She's not very big. But she makes up for it with attitude. I've been doing a lot of non-metal metallic stuff right now. So as I said, one of my other things I'm doing right now is I'm also doing a mouseling, the mouseling heavy for the Reaper Quarterly. Thinking. Why did I do that? She'll be canon. Yeah, there. Yeah, 410. Yeah, that's right. As I said, she's short. Shh, don't tell her I said that though. She'll come here and wreck things. She'll just blow everything up. The one thing I always say is the Lena inverse way of problem solving, which is basically just destroy everything. This is actually facing my light direction, so Should get the kind of the inside of this right here. Oh yeah? Are you gonna tell us what it is, or are you keeping it a secret? I'm all excited. By the way, speaking of things you printed, your sign did make it to my office. I have it there so I can look at it and laugh when I need to. And believe me, I need to laugh a whole lot there. I think with the rest of this, I'm going to do like some sort of red. Well, I mean, you're putting it on a Twitch channel. So tonight will not be a mini double feature night. Actually, I'm going to grab. Because Gareth is on his way to ReaperCon right now, I believe. He had the unfortunate thing of discovering he left his models for the MSB Open at home when he got to Oklahoma City. I don't think he's going back for them. I mean, who knows? Let's see. I want a shadow here because it looks like this little piece comes out. Like it's one of these. Printed Obsession. The one who designed Miku might be designing... Oh, right! Actually, I think you already said it. I believe you said... That's the one from Black Butler, right? I don't know the I've heard of the anime, but I don't know it. I feel like I'm not getting enough paint on my brush. So this is the darker side, so. Gotta keep that in mind. So when did you tell them? You're hoping they get it done for AAC, right? Which is not for a month and a half, I guess. Well, I hope you have for AAC too. Because that's going to be really cool. I want to make sure this is yellow enough. I said she's coming along, but God, I have only till what the 22nd to finish her before the challenge is ended. Get your genies done. Oh, what? I didn't do any of this. I've got to go back over that. I ran out of time basically the other night, so. Alright, I get to the other armbands. The ones here. Of course, naturally, I'm having a sudden thought. Maybe I want to go on this backside stuff. Maybe I want to darken it a little bit. With that. Alright, so I'm going to pull up. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take some Griffin Gold. I'm going to see if I can mix it with this other color. So I get something in between. I said that side of her is darker. There's this too, baby. I said I keep tweaking this the recipe for this. My golds. Oh, yeah, I didn't even put my AC on today. This should be a little darker. The other side I want to be lighter. So I made a darker gold for this side. So another freebie but minus the flames. Oh, you. Oh, there's like. Oh, there's. This actually is a very popular model. So a lot of people have painted her already. She's just been basically sitting in my box of, or in my closet of shame. But a lot of other people have gotten her finished. Including our server Zone, a Night Whisper. He already have one done. Minnie Mommy may have had one done too. I asked her if she had any. Well, she was doing a Freets from, or she was doing genies from that box set of genies, so. They didn't tag it with the Theraval Fringe Challenge, did they? If it's a newer freebie, it could be. I want to have a shadow line between the lip up here and the flat here, so going back over that because I think I covered it a little. Touching up is just a normal part of this whole process. want to darken it. This is really underneath, so this should be a dark. I'm just gonna fill that on. I'm not digging that line there. I definitely want the shadow up in that section. I'm gonna leave that alone. Sometimes I just have to sit back and look and go, does this read correctly? And imagine, I mean, I've got my camera so I can kind of do this, but this should all be shadowy here. I almost feel like I need actually a darker brown. Where is... There it is. So I got my mahogany from Viejo. I'm starting to run out. I don't want to run out, but I know I'm starting to. This is a little darker than that brown. I was using the Ready Leather. I can't talk. This right here is actually the edge of her blade. There's some scales back here from that armor. Danny Bagel? Oh my goodness. Alright, you're here. Are you here for the rest of my stream? God, it's 9 o'clock. Okay. You for the rest of my stream? Because I will actually work on those on your request if you're here. I was thinking about that. I was like, alright, I'm gonna work on it if you come in. So, what's up? It's getting some of my gold done. More or less. I started I started a half hour ago. But close enough. I do have all sorts of deadlines. I feel like I got all sorts of deadlines now. You did. I mean, no, you did. You're here plenty early enough so that I said, if you're here for the rest of the stream, I will do it. Otherwise, I'll make it more of a priority to do it now. I put it up. I actually showed it to one of my coworkers, but I put it up where people really can't see it because they'll probably take it seriously and think I believe it. This is a big secret. I'm such a jerk at work. But then again, I don't have a lot of patience for people who just don't put any effort in. I have patience for new people who make mistakes. I have patience for honest mistakes because we all make them. But when you shove something at me that you clearly didn't read because it's such an obvious mistake, or you have typos and things like that that you didn't bother double checking to make sure were correct before you sent it on its way, I don't like that. But I love that sign. It said, if nothing else, I'm going to look at it and giggle and laugh. But I did show it to one of my other coworkers who I knew had the proper sense of humor for it. She laughed. She thought it was funny. Well, because it is funny. It's not so much that, I don't know about lack of sense of humor. I think they do, but it's also, I guess, along the lines, don't insult people that you don't, Actually, it's not true. I like them alright. Alright, let me catch the other side up. And then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off the gold, and then I'm going to switch to Mr. Well, I keep wanting to call him the Lost Prince. He's just an Elven Prince. So I said, all the spots in him are taken up. So if anybody subscribes, I'll put your name on the list, and when I show you the new one, you guys will get pics on it. Like I said, I almost forgot to do this guy. So I think what I said, my plan, I think, is going to do a lot of reds, oranges, fiery colors. I think I may even do it for the face. I might make him like a red demon head. For her pauldron. Has to be this arm man too. Actually, that's the wrong color, but that's okay. That will be the right color. And then maybe I'll add some orange or something along the outsides of the face. I figure that. Let me see. Yeah, maybe I'll make all that gold too. So any place I want to try. I said I'm trying to basically leave little gaps and leave the dark color there. Anywhere I miss, you can just take some more of the darker color. I'm going over the top. As I said, this is, what do I call it? It's Griffin Golden Brown is the color I'm using for this. The first of my gold colors. And then I gotta do this arm here. Using the side of my brush on these like little raised areas, it makes it a lot easier than trying to draw on there. I'm going to let the model help me out. That's why I say it's not really, mini painting looks harder than I think it really is. Don't throw things at me if you don't agree. But a lot of it's using the model and using the lines to help guide you. And having a lighter hand, you gotta have a kind of a light hand so you can just hit those lines. So, as I said, so ReaperCon, yay, I can't, that's it, I can't wait, but I'm not going. I'm betting Mystery, hiya Night Whisper! I'll bet you they'll be streaming though, from ReaperCon, they did last year. I remember the little studio they have set up at the convention center. And they did all things from games to, I think they had, I don't remember which brother it was. Reaper, I think it was Ed. Ed was there painting the pirate ship using a, one of those, like, rubber brushes. You know the sponge rubber brushes? They use for, like, staining? He was, I actually, I could catch him I could catch him up there. When I was walking by, and he was, yeah, he was, like, staining one of their pirate ships. With, like, a house painting brush. Or a staining brush. I was like, you know what? With the size of that, perfect. So how are you tonight, A Night Whisper? How was your raid last night? Meaning your WoW raid. Not bad. Did you get through the whole thing? You get some up. Oh, that's always exciting. No, we have a few more bosses. Oh, okay. Was it time? It was time, right? You guys you just didn't get through it. It wasn't you hit a stumbling point. Have you actually? You've killed everything in what the hell? You've killed everything, right? In the I should say, have you killed the jailer? I believe that's the one. That is the raid, and that's the end boss. It's also like the end boss of the expansion, too. I do on Heroic. That's really good. That's not what that's. I recall there is. It's been a while since I played. There's a harder version than Heroic, right? Oh, what is it, Mythic? As I said, it's been a while since I played. Mostly because I'm here with you all streaming. And playing, as Kevin said, we'll stop playing 6 games. No. I really enjoy my 6 games. This season, instead of a new raid, they added a new mechanic where each of the 3 raids for the specters faded each week. And okay. So it's sort of like a mythic dungeon where they have effects and rewards. Then I guess the obvious question is: are the effects the same like they have in Mythic? Yeah, exactly. Mythic Keystones. I'm wondering if the effects are the same for both. Like, remember Sanguine, which is basically, it would spawn pools of blood under your feet. Different effects is. Okay, that makes sense. I will admit, I did really like Mythic. I liked Mythic Keystone raids. Those were fun. I mean, not raids, dungeons. Those were pretty fun. Alright, let me put some gold on here. Like, they might have circles that need to be soaked. Oh yeah, something that spawns and starts cast. You have to kill it before it blows up the raid. I was gonna say, those sound like normal raid things anyways. Although, I guess when you don't know what you're gonna get until that week. By the way, for the record, I always thought things you have to kill before it kills the raid. I always hate those. It's too stressful. And as somebody who's not the best at this, Although I'm not a bad healer, but still, I feel like I just don't. I'm just not good at putting stringing abilities along and figure out the best way to work them all together. And like, let's see, and it's in addition to the webinar mechanic, and like we really remember. Oh, really? Wait, is it rarely remember like? Oh, and like we really remember the fights from like a year ago. Yeah, I know. Some of them might remember how they work. There's some pretty memorable raids in WoW. Um, my favorites. Oh Lord, I'm never gonna remember the dungeon they're in, or the raid they're in. But let's see. My favorite. Well, one I remember. I remember the safety dance from Nax. That was a good time. And the amazing thing about that is it didn't have a timer. So like if you had, a couple people still left who could just keep popping the thing and not die on the dance, you could literally kill. Well, actually, you probably bring like 2, 3 people, and as long as you have the dance down, you can kill it. You can take a half hour, you can still kill it. And then I remember. See, that's the one I'm not gonna remember the dungeon. But I remember the raid fight that was on the 2 train tracks, and you had to avoid the trains. That was super fun, and the mechanics weren't so hard that I forget them. You just kind of had to pay attention. But I loved the train fight. That absolutely was one of my favorites. I think that I could tell the expansion. Oh, I could tell you what happened. It was the one where we went into the alternate reality. Yes. Yes, it's the one where we went into the other I think we went into the other like reality. Where you built. It was the place where you had like the base that you could customize that I really loved. That thing made for awesome meeting places, and it was a good party place. And but you had your little home base there. Oh my God, how can I forget? Is it was Warlords or Draenor? It was Draenor. You go to old Draenor. That was like way back in time. That's where that was. Yeah, it's funny, that one got so much hate, but there were definitely things I really liked about it. Maybe not my favorite storyline, and I thought Garrosh kind of went out like a punk. Wow, interesting. I'm looking at like my tip jar, and my tips are kind of, I don't know if that's just me, but they're sort of dancing on their own. Who put the haunted bits in my jar? Vortec put haunted bits in my jar. Apparently. I don't know if he's still here. Vortec, the Kickstarter man. Oh, anybody in chat? Dave, you. Oh, let's see. This is, and they put Grimreal. Oh, Grimreal dip to the Mythic Keys playlist. Oh God, yeah. I mean, that place is amazing. So before I came on to stream, I was watching the Warhammer channel because it's Nova Open weekend, which is a big tournament weekend, as well as being ReaperCon. And I don't know if anybody watched it. I didn't see the end, obviously. I only saw about the first 25 minutes of it. For then to come here and hang out with you people. You're fine, fine, awesome people. But what I saw was really cool. Because space dwarves are awesome. So that was like the big thing. It was like the first thing. I don't know what else they had, but that was the first thing. Great looking models. So I know, Wilson. I know you know. I know. Well, I know you've cursed cities, so I know you do have some Warhammer stuff. So that's what made me think of it, because you're painting on your stream the bats. You were painting the bats from Cursed City, which I think is some of those minis are just they're terrific looking. Now, I'm not going to add another faction of the one I already don't have to paint and haven't yet. You know, the orcs. But I certainly think they're cool, though. Speaking of Warhammer, my wife was watching random Henry Cavill interviews on YouTube and mentioned painting Warhammer since. Yes, that's actually he's actually somewhat famous for doing that. He said when he was 10 in art class he made a castle out of clay so he could use it with his minis. Oh, I love it! I really want to meet Henry Cavill. Oh my god, I would love to meet him. And it's not just because he's the Witcher and or a fantastic actor. I want to meet him to talk mini painting. Oh, because he's a nerd. So, I mean, look up. He was on the Graham Norton show, and they kind of were giving him sort of Don't drop the Benny. And yeah, Monday is Labor Day. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I still haven't even figured out. I mean, I probably could stream on Monday, but I don't know. Why can't... It's a stupid question. Why don't you just bring your paints and paint in your game room? Like I do all my streaming from right here, and I have all my paint. I built myself a studio. Well, I didn't build it, but I mean, I took the... Basically, when my best friend moved out of this room, I took it over and turned it into painting studio. Plus, I do stream gaming and, I don't do video games. But I'm surprised you don't just, have just set up in one place, like, where you stream your games. It's probably a pretty good room. Crimson! I was wondering if you were late tonight because you were watching the Warhammer reveals. I saw the beginning of it, and they had lots of League of Votan goodness, aka Space Dwarves, and they looked amazing. And, Happy Nova opened. Happy ReaperCon! That's what I'll drink to. I'll drink to gaming, to miniatures conventions. But, so yeah, they're basically releasing the League of Votan box set. Daredevil. So cheers to all the lovely mini conventions this weekend. At least the two big ones. And cheers to all those who are at either one, having a great time while I'm stuck here. My gaming PC is on a tiny PC desk with no room to set up my paints. I want my chaser here. That's also a room where we just pile up a lot of junk. Well, see, then you need to work towards this. I would say if I would go through, get rid of all the junk, then buy yourself a bigger computer desk. I know it's not a 5-minute project, but you get a nice big computer desk where you can paint as well as play, and there you go. Stick it in a corner. We try not to let junk accumulate too much. At least I do now. Alright, it is... Oh, it's 9:43. Okay. Alright, let me see if there's anything else I want to cover before I switch minis. Dandy Bagel, are you still here? Oh, excuse me. Now, when the stream is over, I plan on going and watching the Twitch replay. Oh boy. Well, there's already quite a bit up because because I haven't done one. I decided Saturday's going to be the date I do it because there's more people watching on Saturday, so it kind of makes sense. And then I also accumulate enough to, to do it. So that it's actually worth my while. But that's great. I said fully encourage it. Alright, so I think that's pretty good for now. For her. Actually, one thing I am going to do. So I can darken this up a little bit on this side here. Since it is kind of out of the way. what's that? My light's going this way, so. Next bit. I don't know if he's there, damn it. If he's not there, I'm gonna keep picking at this. I also know that Gel Tip got to Texas, got to Denton safely, so. Alright. I don't know if he's not there. Well, hey, Dandy Bagel, are you there? Because I said I would do it towards the end. So, he wants, like, ice arrows and probably, like, a blue, scabbard. The other thing. You are there! Yay! You can... I like having, actually, the people request be around because then I can ask them questions, too. So, I'm going to take this moment to get up and actually turn my air conditioner on because I'm actually getting warm. So, give me, like... It's just across the room. I'll be right back in about 20 seconds. Alright, that. Nope, not even that. You know, this room should not be this warm. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like this room should not be this warm. Oh, I must have knocked my camera a little. Actually, only one earpiece. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm not necessarily going to put this on display. I can move, yes I can. I can pull the windows out. We're going to go to Google. My favorite resource is Google Images. Not Goggle, Google Images. And indeedy, there are ice. I put in ice arrows. And I think... Oh, of course, as Zelda's got ice arrows, actually. So they won't look like that, but... There are some others here that they're a bit closer. Seems like they're the one I kind of like. It's fairly simple. It's just they're actually fairly solid. They're just solidly colored with some highlights. So I'm gonna go with that. What have I got for ice colors? Actually, I have some icy colors. I have the whole set of paint. I've got Christmas paints. Ow, 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 ow. Ooh, I got frosty blue. I got the the sparkling snow. Maybe I'll try that. Maybe I'll try those two colors. Let's see. Have I got any other? No, not tropical. Let's start with those. I'm going to start with the arrows. I think the scabbard's going to just be some sort of a magical scabbard on this. What the hell did you do? What the heck did you put? Wow! Talk about a wall of text. What did you do? Let's see what you put on here. Oh, you want... Oh, I see. Oh, God. Do you want me to do that? Oh, Jesus. Dandy, you're mean. Alright. Alright, let's see. What else might be good for colors here? I'm looking at my blues here, because of course it should be blue. I could do like, mermaid skin might be too green. Oh. Nah, I wanna go the other direction. I'm gonna go a little bit green. Coming here on my monitor, it does look a little bit towards the blue-green side. But I'm going to start with all colors. I'm going to try to see what it looks like when I start with Shark Bite. I don't know if I'm going to get all the... Because the mini itself doesn't have those angles. So I don't know if I'm going to get it. And then I think there's a little like... Believe it or not, there's a like leafy or some sort of pattern. I'm just going to make it white, like snowflake type white. Alright, let me put Twitch back on top. Yeah. It is small. Well, I mean, I guess everything kind of looks the same, so... Why did I don't know why I put it in there. Alright, well, I put it in my little cup instead of... Maybe I'll just base coat the whole thing. This color. I actually like this color. Alright, so... Maybe I'll do like a white band on that too. I think that'd be pretty. It'd be nice to get a little more of this guy done. Well, as it said, one thing I like to think that maybe for your subscription, that you are kind of getting a painting lesson out of this too. When you guys ask me for things like this, that you want to see how I do it. A little bit of my methodology. That's part of the cloak. That's right. It's going to be a purple ombre cloak top. I think Lauren did a nice job picking a suggestion. Why is my Twitch stream going crazy? I know it's not like this on you guys. If you ever get like, see, I, for some reason, and it's only my stream, my own stream, is for some reason my whole screen, just on Twitch, goes blurry. And I look up and I'm like you guys are fine, like I can see chat fine, it's just the picture. And I'm not really even sure why it does that. Alright, so there's my base coat. It's actually looking at, let's see, I wonder if I lift this up a little, does it change? Yeah, it does a little bit. Well, it's still a little more greenish than what it shows on my monitor. Ooh, the mini Arcanist is actually streaming right now. Maybe I will have a place to go raid. Oh wait, no, she usually, never mind, no, she usually ends, she usually raids into Gareth, so she does not actually end up much after I do. Thinking ahead, that's all. Okay, use the pokey tool. So, and I've got this frosty blue. Alright, I'm going to take a, now I've got that, I do have that picture that you have up, so let's see. Alright, so I think this is going to kind of be a combo of a few things. I'm going to try that. Let me see if I maybe can sketch in. I'm just going to sketch. Oh god, there's not a lot of room here. Since I got this little symbol here. I just don't know. We'll see if I can make it work, but it's sort of like triangles. I'm also hitting my friggin' bow here. And then they're kind of divided. How's that look? Okay, so it's sort of coming from a point. No. Like, I'm happy with that first line, but I want to do more. If it's too thick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to Not sure if I'm digging that one over on my left. It's like I actually probably need some more colors too. Alright, I want to make this line narrower. I'm going to take something kind of in between. I feel like that's... I don't know if it's going to look like ice. God damn, this thing is small. I think one of the things I'm going to do is we're going to make a little section over there that's a facet. Problem is, like I said, there's like a leaf or something on this, which sort of limits my space. I'm gonna go back to, I gotta look at Twitch. I'm like nervous. Hey, hi the Amish Stick. How are you? Oh my god. Yeah, alright, wait. Sorry I've missed your chat. I had it off to look at like an ice reference. Okay, so let me go back and hit these in order. Okay, so what color blue? It is actually Shark Bite Blue, which is one of the pirate colors, which I think you can get. So there's the number. Don't forget I got a link. Feel free to use it. And then the other blue I'm using is this Frosty Blue that actually is one of their Christmas colors. I'm not sure if they have it right now, but that's what they got. And then for even more funsies, eventually I got the Sparkling Snow. Came in the same set as the Frosty Blue. So there's that. Gel Tip, where are you streaming from? Are you streaming me in your hotel room? Or you got your phone? Are you hanging out with people? I know, I assume the meet and greet is over. Jeff Davis is the one who wants to do Birch. Yep, he wants to steal this thing. It already looks a reflective street. Well, good. I'm going to try to make it look more reflective. I'll try to do some highlights and stuff in this. I think that'll help too. Well, one thing I guess I can do is just paint over this whole thing. And then I'm going to paint over it. That's what I should just do. I'm going to paint the whole thing, and then I'm going to go over it with white. This little leafy thing. That way I'll continue the pattern. Oh, you know, it really might help if I actually do it. And then the Amish Stick said the Starfield's looking great. So basically, I have the Starfield, but I also got this tartan, lots of non-metal metallic golds and gems, purple adamantine bow, and now I'm trying to do ice arrows and an ice quiver. I'm gonna murder you all. And then the skin color, which I wasn't even sure I was going to like, I love. That was picked by Gareth. So basically, I'm doing great. I'm here. Just me. Oh, it's you and me together, Joseph. So I'm doing good. What this is, by the way, because of course I'm going to let people know. Although everything is claimed on them, so anybody who puts in a sub now, it'll go on to the next thing. I'll keep track. But anybody who subs, they get to pick an area on the mini, and they get to paint. Then I paint it up as however they pick it. So the thing that's hilarious is I did this thinking they would all think of crazy ways for me to paint it, like hold the like with the Trevor Project thing. That's why I've got the purple hair, because we hit $500 in the Trevor Project fundraiser. And but people picked like crazy ways for me to do it. Well, I was like, oh, that was fun. Maybe I'll keep doing this, and we'll do it for people who sub. And at the end, I'll give it away to someone who subs. So someone's gonna actually win this. I'm gonna have to get lots of pictures because I'm gonna want to replicate all these techniques on something that I'm doing for me. So, oh God, this is, you guys are nuts. So basically, instead of picking crazy ways, they picked every friggin' difficult technique in the book. I think, or most of it. I mean, like the boots. Thank you, Dwayne. Thank you, Dwayne, for not being complicated and saying, I just want brown boots. And the red inside of the cloak, and the skin tone and such. Although I had to make that work. But and the hair's simple, and hopefully I think the cobblestones aren't going to be too bad. But every other friggin' technique on this thing, yes, your hair was easy. But every other friggin' thing on this thing was like some wacky request. Even like I wanted to look at this like emerald. I'm like, well, I don't know if it's going to be able to look like emerald. Plus, it's in a scabbard. So now I'm doing Dandy Bagel's request, which was paint the back of this to look like ice. I'm like, the key to painting with ability to paint something that looks like ice is to make it faceted. To paint lots of squares, even if the thing's not square, it actually is coming out with the right effect. And on some of these I'm actually, and I'm doing them multicolored, and on some of these I'm actually going back in with my starter color, which was said Shark Bite Blue there. And I'm sort of edging these. Like, I really like this facet right there. But the way I like it too is, it's sort of like having a painting lesson too, because I will gladly, explain what I'm doing, and we turn it into a painting lesson. So I don't think that's a bad deal at all. This is sort of where I think maybe a little bit of my college art might come into play, especially since there's a bit of a free-handing. My goal, I guess, is to develop... You know what? I will say this, guys. I will say this. If you guys help me develop the next great technique, I will be eternally grateful. It'll be worth it. You get to hang out with Big... Did you see Gareth's bad news, though, Gel Tip? Have you seen him yet? He left his minis for the MSP at home. And he didn't discover it till he was going through Oklahoma City. And I think he lives in Nebraska. That's what I said. I was like, oh no! And I put down, I put a thing on that says internal screaming. I would have been so, oh my God, I feel so bad for him. Because oh my God, I don't even know how I would have handled that. So in these light blue ones, I think I'm gonna do a little, like little white highlights to try to make them look, to give them a little extra dimension. So the tough thing about this too, there we go, that smoothed it out. But yeah, I want smooth lines. And that'll be a good key to making it look icy. I'm also taking that base coat and I'm mixing it in with that, for that medium blue. This color right here, that is a combo of my light blue and the base coat. Then mixing a little bit of, trying to mix a value that's sort of in between the two. So I don't know, I mean, I don't know when he's getting there. Well, at least you know what he looks like, so you'll be able to find him. No, I think I'm going to go back to the darker one there. You know what? I think on the bottom here, I'm going to just... I was trying to do like that little, because it was like a little pattern on the thing that he had. I'm not sure if I like it like this. I might just keep doing squares because I really actually kind of like the squares. But I think what I am going to do is, I'm just going to group all these into kind of one. And maybe I'll do the in-between color here. So, Gel Tip, tell us more about what you were up to today. I mean, I guess you just flew out. So your plane left on time? I guess that's a big question. So now I'm experimenting here. Let's do that little section. I'm going to do this dark. Then I'm going to do the other one medium. Or did you run off, Jill Tip? I said, I assume he's in his hotel room. But I kind of want details. Like, did he go to the meet and greet? And did he meet anybody there? And... Nope, I want to go a little lighter. Oh yeah, yes, got here about 11 a.m. Big Jim Slade Gaming and I took a lift. Oh, you guys ended up going together. Hotel room by noon, took a nap, took a veg, and we had a Holly Monster at the barbecue. Oh yeah, I met her too. She's really, she is such a sweetheart. I have her sticker on my, I was gonna say, was she handing out stickers? Because I have one of her stickers on my paint box. How was the food, by the way? Was it good? I know I'm creeping up on my... thing there. No, she said a quick hi, got in about an hour before the barbecue, so you'll hang out more at the con. You have so many people to hang out at this con. It's such a great hangout for other streamers and mini painters of note. Did you meet anybody else at the BBQ? That you love to tell us about? This is being troublesome because it said there's the little thing that is like bumpy, so it's not doing me any favors at the moment. Couple of Nightheart folks. Oh, yep. You stick around with him, you'll meet everybody, I think. Because I think he knows everybody. Oh my gosh, this is frustrating. Were there any Reaper folks there, though? Like were there any people who work for Reaper at the barbecue? I remember last year, like on the very first day when I got there, before the barbecue, that's when I met Reaper John in person. Come on. I added a little liquid to it. Now I'm thinking I added too much liquid to my paint. It's like this happy medium. I want to draw a white, not white, but you know, this really light blue. Between those two. It's pretty interesting. I don't normally work Reaper miniatures, so not anyone famous. I mean, you can't miss Reaper John. He's the guy with the huge red beard. He's got a lot of facial hair. Have Big Jim Slate Gaming introduce you to Mom? I'm sure he knows everybody there. I feel bad that I didn't go. That no, I don't. Because I would have gone. I would have been your guide. I would have introduced you to everybody. You should watch. So their streams are pretty good. I haven't. Sadly, I just haven't had time or this attention span to be able to watch them. Oh, that's true. I think I would have just worked about in that hotel. Well, I don't know about next year. Next year, my best friends talk about going back to Gen Con, so. And I don't know, I haven't figured out what I'm doing next year. But that's next year, so. I gotta say, I'm not hating this. You guys, I tell you what, as much as I may gripe about it, which I'm really not, I'm just being funny. You guys certainly are driving me to new heights as a painter. I did this because I thought this would be a fun reward. I had no idea that it was going to be so beneficial. No, it's not about 6 or 7 games, because if I'm going away, I cancel the 6 or 7 games. It's about money, actually, really. And that's what it kind of just comes down to. Actually, no, I want to keep this one light. Why is my thing sounding off? My computer's like sounding off, like something's plugging in and unplugging. What the hell? I think it's my ear thing. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's 10:30. I'm gonna keep going a little bit. Because I'm actually kind of inspired right now. So, gel tip. Promise me you'll get pictures. So I made JT Stark04 and what? I don't know who those two are. Okay, maybe I'll have to. Okay, to type. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go along. I'm into painting this now. And there's no Gareth streaming, so I can go along if I so choose. I just hope I'm not keeping anybody past their bedtime. Oh, I feel like this is not doing what I want it to do. This video later. Oh, we'll see if sentimental minis will be around. All right. So what happened yesterday? I was gonna pop on, but every time I looked, you weren't on your Discord. I'll go over that. My phone screen, my phone got a bar that wouldn't go away. So with my needing to lift everywhere, you get. Oh no! You got a new phone yesterday? Oh, cool. While packing, getting ready last night, 90% humidity. Oh, God, yeah, it was. I transferred and done what was needed to do to get the front up and running. Now I have a much better camera for photos. Great. That's actually, well, there's that. So I am going to be streaming on Saturday, but it will be during the day when you'll be doing stuff. So I doubt I will see you. But oh, I did say to you, by the way. Oh, you almost got run over by. Sorry, my thing's way off stream. You almost got run over by Big Jim Slay Gaming's friend. So wait. Actually, just out of curiosity, did you and he end up on the same flight out? I mean, you took a look. You both met up and took the same. So that just kind of happened, right? I assume you guys didn't plan that. Last year, me and Fangad, we actually ended up on the same flight home. try something. Oh. You know what? He should have brought it anyways, because the point is just to get feedback and how to get better. That's sort of, you know. No, I definitely am looking forward to going again, and I do think my painting has improved in the last year, probably because I do so much of it. Angry? Why did it make him angry? Alright, so I'm going to try that sparkling snow. That's not sparkling snow, Carol. Put your brush on the right one. It must really not have come out well if he made him angry. That seems a little extreme. Get off of my handle. Well, did you at least bring yours? Hey, did you figure out how to, I've definitely tried new techniques, but I need to reset and use what I have to just paint. Yeah, improve what you already do. Well, this is where I'm getting all my new techniques are from you guys telling me, hey, I want a birch bark. I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to put, this is sparkling snow. It actually is a bit of like a metallic type paint. It's got that pearlescent, so I'm putting a bit of it on. But I'm not going to do it on the dark areas. Definitely want to get some on the arrows here. I'm so excited you're there. The mausoleum stayed intact. Oh, good night, Dwayne. Thank you so much for joining me. And don't forget to post some pictures of your manticore. I'm glad the mausoleum stayed in one piece. That was a rather. How did you end up packing it, anyways? You blue tacked it together? This is just too much fun, although I do need to fix that. My 5C Skyrun is intact. Okay, yeah. Boxes and boxes. A box to carry home when it's all together. Oh, good. I was wondering how you were doing packing that thing up and getting it on a plane. And I assume it fit in a suitcase or something, right? What was I going to look for? By carrying. Oh, okay, well that's actually fair. Let me put it this way: putting it in check-in for something like that is a bit of a crapshoot. Oh, that's right. It's gonna look for the pink. Because I want to touch that up. Did I put it away? I don't think so. Did I put it away? Maybe I did. Well, it'd probably be... Wait, would it be in this one? It may not be in this one. Nope. I've started finally packing down from the other con. They gypped me for my VIP. They gypped me your... Wait, what? What do you mean they gypped you? Yeah, you can go... You can, You want that 200 Reaper bucks. For sure. I think I did put it away. Yeah, that's fine. And they'll get it to you. I mean, these are the Reaper people. You know they'll make it right. Already? What do you mean you need a hat? Oh, yeah, you can get a hat. Oh, that's not the one. It's this one. Actually, come to think of it, I do have a hat somewhere. I ended up getting a hat and a shirt with mine, and I forget what else. I got other stuff. Oh, wait, you said you met Holly Monster. Ask her about how she spent her Reaper doubloons last year. Unless you want me to tell you what you spent it on, because I remember what you spent them on last year. That was pretty amazing. What she spent them on. Well, she went in with another guy because there was just no way she could earn enough to do it herself. It was like encouraging, working together to get a common goal. The only thing is she did not end up with it. I believe the other guy did because he could get it home. There was no way she was going to be able to take that on a plane. I say, you can always tell her that Muse's Touch or Carol said hello. You can tell that to pretty much, you can tell Reaper John that too if you see him, or... And I miss them all. I don't know if they look icy, but they look good. Actually, there was one more color I wanted to get. Nope, this one goes with that. Oh. You like it? Yeah, I'll flip it over. I thought I had like a sparkling white. I guess I'll just grab peppermint white because I might as well use all these winter colors. Not exactly. It wasn't super thin. Oh wait, which thing are you talking about? Are you talking about? Yeah, which thing are you talking about? There's lots of purple on this thing. By the way, if you're seeing purple on the quiver and arrows, there's no purple on it. It's all blues. The ICR. No, I started out with I know the colors are not coming out quite right. I started with with Shark Bite, which was a color from last year. Although it looks more blue, at least on my monitor, it looks more blue, but it's actually blue-green. So it's not purple. And then I've just sort of been layering up. So I usually always go for work. It's how I usually work. Occasionally I'll try to wash something into the cracks. And I have occasionally been going back in with a thinner but not like glaze level of the starter color. Come on. Pokey tool work. Why won't this unclog? Sometimes you actually have to squeeze the paint just to hear. There we go. Sometimes you gotta squeeze the bottle a little bit. Not a lot, just a little, because you don't want to gush, you don't want to friggin' geyser of paint. But sometimes you need to just do that. No, actually, I'm going to start with the nails. I'm going to start with this. I'm going to make this. Actually, nah, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll start with the white. That stuff does not cover very well. The white will cover. I do want to add some hints of this white in the icy part of the icy arrows of the quiver. I can't even see the pattern anymore. Oh wait, I can kind of see it. Great, now I've gone and done it. I painted the pattern. I figured I'd still be able to see the raised areas, and I can't even see it. I can make out... Actually, I can make out kind of sort of part of it. This is the bottom. But here's where it got lost. Alright, I can make a leaf. It's right here. Okay, I can see it. It goes right here. And it goes there and kind of hides behind the cloak. Alright. Have a good night. I'm gonna head out at, oh god, it's almost 11. I'm gonna probably head out at 11. And then I'm going to watch the rest of the Warhammer presentation. And drool over minis that I'm probably not going to buy because it's not my faction. So I'm gonna go back over that anyways. I just need to get something to line up this little background color too. Not happy with it. Jeez, come on. Come on. Do what I want you to do. Yeah, no, it's only 10 p.m. there. Your hour behind us right now. I remember last year, I want to say it was either Thursday or Friday night. We ended up staying up half the night in the actual convention hotel lobby playing Clank, which was a lot of fun. Now I'm going to put the sparkling snow on this. Actually, I can see it. I can see this in here. Well, tomorrow I'll be playing games. I'm all excited. Tomorrow is our Murder Hobo night. Why? Did somebody ping you? I just go by notifications. Let's make sure they're on, and if anybody tags me, I'll get it. Gonna add some white highlights into some of this. I mean, how many do you have exactly? I think we all have too many. I know I helped the problem by making my own. But I'm glad I did. I really am. In the end, I'm glad I did. Oh, well, I think that's where I'm at too. Definitely more than 10, less than 50. Actually, maybe I'll just leave that. There we go. Oh yeah, I want to highlight on the arrows themselves. I'm almost there. Actually, I'm going to just try to finish this. So I'll get Dandy's request out of the... done! Oh, if I can get in there. No, thinking back to the question of like, did I, wash it with a purple glaze? But actually, I tend to just try to be very light-handed when I do this stuff. And let's try to flip it around. Because I find glazes a lot of times will tint all of your paints. Where you will tint it, tint the colors already down there. It's fine, it's easier taking this little rinky-dink brush and just sort of edge lining things. Whoa. Oh, wait, here as in your hotel? Where are you right? You're in your hotel room, right? Oh, or did you just get pinged? I say, tell him we missed it. Let's see, wait, did he post on here? I don't think he posted. He posted to you. It's actually last year we made our own. Last year we made like 3 of us made our own channel. So I assume he got a spot at the hotel. Actually, I think that's good. All right, Dandy, are you still there? Because I want to know what you think. And I'll put it up a little bit. Is this what you were thinking? I'll make sure I get. I'm gonna get pics. I'm gonna post them. So check out. I'll put it on Discord and I'll put it on my Twitter. Well, you can thank the picture that you linked, because that picture was super helpful. And basically, I just sort of followed that. It's basically it's like triangles. Like elongated triangles, and they're kind of divided. I do think it, yeah, I agree. It stands out. I don't think I'm going to play with that anymore. And I think it does look a bit icy. Alright guys, it is, oh god, it's 11:10. It's 10:10. Reaver gone. It's 11:10 at, what did I say the other one was? At the Nova Open. Let me put down. So tonight, let's flip it. So tonight I did 2 things. I did indeed work on the Ifrit for the Theraval and Friends Challenge. And if you can see, I'm starting to develop the non-metal metallic gold. You are taking, oh, you're taking the plaid class. Well, this is what I learned to do in the plaid class. If I flip it to the front side. Basically, that is literally what I learned in the plaid class, was how to do that. And what I did was I went to my notebook and I looked at the steps that he had. So, but as I said, tonight I did this little icy thing. And then I also, on her, I started doing the non-metallic metal gold for a lot of her armor. I got, basically I got the second layer on there. Yeah, actually, it is kind of like hot and cold. I didn't even think of it that way, but tonight that was definitely it. It was a hot and cold night. But yeah, say hi to Mr. Jeff for me. I want to say he's actually, you know what? He's actually north of us. He lives in Nova Scotia. So it's like you just head up the highway beyond Maine, you'll find him. And tartans are big up there. Well, I know there's not many of us left. I did go really long tonight, but I didn't care. I wanted to get that done. I do need to get this elf done because I need to move on to something new that I can tempt all you subscribers with. And I said I got something. I will give you a hint. It's something. No, your guy. I'm gonna do. I've been doing those on my own time. By the way, for the record, I believe this is your guy. This is what you want done, right? Picked a big mini, man. But I don't have to ship it, so not such a big deal. Plus, honestly, just because big mini doesn't really mean it takes that much longer, because you use about the same amount of colors. But it's the Chaos Toad. This is Gel Tip's reward, and it's coming out of my... Hey, wait, Gel Tip, can you do me a favor? I will pay for it. Yeah, it is that bit. Yeah, no, I will do it for you. Don't worry, I will do it for you. You asked, and it was in my thing. But I was going to say, you know what? When you go to the store, would you mind, and I will pay for this, can you pick me up another one? I will do this one for you, but can you pick me up one to replace it? Because actually, I think I kind of want, I know I say this, I probably shouldn't do that. God, don't you know what number? You're the one that told me the number. Let's go to Reaper Mini. What is it? I'm gonna call it a Chaos Toad. I can't even see it behind the thing. There we go. Chaos Toad Sorcerer. Alright, have you got something to write this down in? It is SKU 44137. Here's the dealio. You can get any mini. Yeah, wait, hold on. 44137. Yeah, 44137. So, alright, so here's the deal. You can get any mini, pretty much any mini that they make, because they're all at the factory. So what you do is if they don't have something on the racks, just say, hey, I'd like to get this mini, and give them the SKU number. And they will actually grab it from the store and bring it back, and they'll sell it to you there. Because I got the brain in the jar. You saw the boxes one number? Wait, what? Wait, is my husband still awake? Oh. Well, you know what they had? You know what they had last year? They had hordes of. Well, yeah, they had hordes of. Were the pirate ships. I mean, and every time I turn around, someone was walking away with one of those pirate ships. So, alright, I've got to go. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me, especially those of you who showed up at the end of when my stream, or near the end of when my stream was supposed to end, and decided, holy shit, it's a Shanur! Yes, it is a late stream. I started work, so check it out, Shanur, what do you think? This is an ice scabbard and arrows. What do you think? That's what it did, and it took me a while, so I just kept going until I finished. And now I'm just chatting with Geltip, who's at ReaperCon. ReaperCon. Thank you. Thank you. But yes, so just so you know, everything has been claimed on this mini. And I don't think I owe you anything as of right now. But what I'm going to do, if you subscribe before I start the new one, did you really just do that? Okay. I'm going to start a list of people for the next mini. I actually have a really exciting mini. I'm going to put it to you this way. You can't buy it yet. In fact, it's a Kickstarter mini that they threw this mini in the paint and take. And someone took it and started painting it and didn't finish it. And left it. Yeah, I do too. Thank you, Dandy Bagel, so much for the idea. Thank you, because I really am super happy with the way that came out. But there's something, I've got something rather exciting, I think, for the next one. I just hope there's enough things on it to make it worth my while. I realize shipping to Europe is it's not the most expensive thing, but it's not cheap, and it actually ends up eating up a lot of what I earn on here. But I don't care. I kind of really just want to reward you for throwing money at me. Most of them. Yeah, we can do a QA. I actually do finish most of the minis I start. I don't have a lot of... The only ones I really have over there that I start and finish are class minis. I'll do something for at ReaperCon and I bring it home and maybe paint it up someday, you know, finish painting them up today. But most of the ones I got, that's actually what the deal is. I started it. I have a few that I started painting and then I kind of dropped them. But most everything I do, I finish. But I think a lot of that is just because of the commission work I do. Well, that's what I did. Actually, Chanur's Mini that I will eventually ship to him. His and Dwayne's, I gotta ship their stuff. But actually, that's what I did. Was I took a mini. I don't actually strip it. I don't even like strip them down either. But I took the mini I did for Chanur's subscriber reward, and somebody had started that at PortCon and abandoned it. So I took it home and decided I was going to finish it, and I did, or repaint it. It's not even that I finish it. I'm actually just basically starting over. I cover what they did. I don't want to diss anybody, but let's face it. I've been paid for 20 years. What I do is better than most of the people that show up and just paint a mini, you know, who have never painted before. And that's not a diss, okay? That's just, that is the way it is. It's just because I've had 20 years of practice. Well, more than 20 years of practice. We all start somewhere, and my stuff very much looked like their stuff when I started. So, believe me, it's not a diss. So I just start over. But, you know, that might be interesting. Well, weren't you doing at, you went to Adepticon. Were you doing a thing? Oh, okay, yeah. That would be kind of cool. Actually, didn't you kind of do that at Adepticon? Wasn't there a mini for that stream that you popped on? That basically somebody would paint, like the guest of that stream, someone started it and then like different artists worked on it. Which, by the way, I think would be that would be a really cool idea. Oh my god, bring a mini to ReaperCon or Adepticon, and then say hi, you know, go and see how many painters you can get to actually work on it. That might be really cool. You have a really nice souvenir. I just have the poster thing that everybody signed last year. So, right, exactly. Okay, yeah. That was it. So they auctioned. All right, so they auctioned it off. But I remember you did some work on it. Oh my god, that's really friggin' cool. You wanted the painters to say that they painted the model with Wapple. Oh god, talk about a friggin', that would be a dream. I'd love to paint. I want to meet Wapple so bad. I want to meet them both, of course. Miss Kathy started chemo today. So, she said it was a long day and she was kind of beat. But everyone say a little prayer for her. Keep her in your thoughts. It's a difficult time. She's going to kick this. She was diagnosed with some form of cancer. It's not really been said what, and she's not saying. And that's fine. That is her prerogative. And, but I heard whatever it was early stage. She's got a really good chance at kicking it right where it belongs, to the curb. And she started chemo today, and Jim was with her, I guess, in the hospital. So mostly she said she was bored. But please say a prayer for her and keep her in your thoughts and send good vibes, and as I said, good vibes and all that. She's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful lady. And obviously phenomenal mini painter, but just all around good person. So please keep her in your thoughts. All right, I really am gonna go. I do want to watch the rest of the Warhammer presentation. So hopefully, I assume Reaper's gonna be streaming from ReaperCon, so I'll be probably tuned into that most of the weekend. But as for when I'm streaming, I will be on Murder Hobo Wink or M Hobo Wink. You can look us up on YouTube. It's under Dungeon Master, but if you look under Murder Hobo Wink, you'll find something that says Murder Hobo Wink, one of the videos and such. It's on there. We stream at 8 o'clock Eastern Time till 10. It's only a 2-hour stream. We get done pretty much right when Critical Role starts. That's tomorrow. Then Saturday I'll be back here because I'm not at ReaperCon working on these two from 12:30 to 2:30, and if Roy is free we'll be doing a mini double feature day. And then Monday, I'm not sure, it's Labor Day. I may take the day off. I'll determine that by Saturday. So I want to thank you so much, everyone. Is there anyone I should go? I think I'm just going to end stream. It's so late. I just want to kill this. So there's only 4 of us. 5 of us. So you all have a lovely, lovely evening. Once again, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed or get something out of it. Gel Tip, keep us posted. Send pictures. Tell us what's going on Discord. Ping me. DM me. I really want to know, and say hello to people for me. Love you. I love you, Gel Tip. Alright. Have a great evening all, and Shanur, I hope I see you on Saturday. And it said, Nova Open, ReaperCon. Have a great weekend, everybody. Enjoy all the streams. See ya!